up, guys?
Hello. That literally shot at the camera.
Shot everywhere.
What flavor is that?
Watermelon.
It's a good flavor. Look who's here.
Welcome back to another. Really? What?
It's you.
I don't get the problem with Invisalign. I don't.
He doesn't put them in a case.
I don't get it. Why can't they just be on counters?
Like, we literally go to dinner with people and he'll put them on the counter at dinner.
I don't see the issue with it.
I told him it's like putting his dirty underwear on the table. Like, nobody wants to see that.
And then I was like, fine, I'll put them like this.
Babe, also,
I'll put them like this.
go get a coaster. Look, you're making rings.
Just put them like that. You know, like sunglasses.
You go get a coaster, you're making rings.
You just gotta buff it. It's all buffing.
You're freaking me out.
Buffing. And then Delaney told me to wear my underwear around my neck.
No, I said you wouldn't do that, so you shouldn't do that.
That'd be weird.
That is also weird. Please.
I don't think that's
have
that
my
weird.
back in the comments.
I don't think it's that weird.
When I had Invisalign, I put them in a case, respectfully.
I think that's, you know, that's like a personal thing.
Okay, and that's also probably like not safe. Like, you're getting
germs, picking up a lot of germs.
Yeah.
Boosting the immune.
Okay. Anyways, not here to talk about the Invisalign today.
Yeah, we got a little change of course coming up. I wouldn't quite say that, but we are gonna go stay a month in New York City. And if you guys have been following around for a while, it's been a topic between the two of us for a very long time to go to New York. And you know, we always pushed it off. Pandemic happened, couldn't do it, whatever. And then we found a little window to go do a month. And pretty much this month is almost like a trial. It's like a trial phase, right? We're gonna like test it out, see how much we like it.
Yeah, so basically we have just always wanted to move there, and life happened multiple times and it didn't work out. So it still kind of haunts us to this day. We'll just be like doing various things, you know, where we live, and just being like, oh, I like just wonder what it's like to live in New York, or like, what if we were in New York right now instead? Like, we just kind of still have this curiosity about it, I would say.
Yeah.
And
it's like a little itch.
Yeah, and we have like rationalized it so many times and said like, oh, the time in our lives isn't right for that anymore. Like, we wish we would have done that when we were a little bit younger, and like when we didn't have as much like furniture or belongings, and like all these different things, like work, everything. And as much as we try to rationalize it, it's still there. Like, it still pops up all the time.
Like, we feel like we have to do it.
Yeah, it just keeps popping up. So we're like, we just need to know if we need to do that or not. And since it's not as easy for us to just like pick up and move across the country now as it would have been when we were like a little greener in our lives and a little bit younger, we figured like a month is kind of a taste for it, to see if we really want it as bad as we kind of think we do, or if we'll go for a month and just be like, wow, we really like our lifestyle back home and we don't really feel the need to move to a city, but now we know and we don't have to
we experienced it. Yeah, I think it's the most time we've ever spent in New York is only a week, and it was for like work. Like, we were really busy with work during those weeks. So we've never like actually experienced New York as just even like a tourist, really. So this month will give us like an opportunity to really like see what it feels like to wake up there, you know, multiple weeks in a row, and have to run errands and cook dinners and like live like the lifestyle there, and
obviously
like working there, and like actually like having like do like our normal job there. Like, it's kind of like another thing. Like, we're gonna be able to experience our job there. Which will be nice.
A month isn't like that long. It's not a super, like, we understand that's not really what it's gonna be like, but it's just like the amount of time that we could kind of squeeze into our schedule for right now. So we think that it's going to give us some information and some answers that we've
maybe
been,
a little clarity
for a while.
Yeah.
So
we're so excited though. Like,
we're super excited.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be really good for us, and a little change of scenery is always nice. And It is just a month, but I've been telling Delaney, I'm like, we're moving to New York.
Yeah, he
I
calls
keep
it
saying
moving.
we're moving to New York in like a week, babe. We gotta
So
start packing
funny.
up.
Yeah.
But
so it's just like a little adventure that we want to do together and experience and see what it tells us.
Yeah.
About ourselves, about our perspective, about our future, about our lives, whatever. We're on an adventure.
Yeah. So like Delaney said, like we'll go there, and hopefully by the end of the month we will know, like, okay, that was enough, or
we'll just know something.
we'll know
is all we
something,
know.
or maybe we'll be like, we need to pack up and
We'll
get
know
the heck
something.
out of California. I don't know.
We'll know something.
So,
we don't know what, but
we don't know
something.
what it's gonna be.
But we're really excited, and obviously we're gonna bring you guys along for the adventure. So we'll be vlogging while we're there. We'll have some videos beforehand too, just like kind of getting ready. I don't know. Everything's so hectic, and I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we're super busy. We have nothing packed up right now. We leave in a week. We gotta pack.
We don't know what to pack.
You
for a
gotta
month.
pack like all of your clothes.
I don't know what we're like.
Bunch
I
of
literally don't know what
jackets.
the plan is.
We're super excited
Are
though.
we sending boxes?
Yeah, we might send boxes ahead. But we're super excited because here in California we don't really get the seasons, and New York it's gonna be perfect fall weather. It'll be raining. Hopefully, you know, it'll bring a lot of fall vibes, which we're really excited about. And
Like
in
it's a good
California
time
we
of
just
year.
like don't really get that much.
No.
So
So we're excited for that, and yeah, that's the news. So
it's Delaney's dream come true. I mean, let's be honest here, right?
yeah,
She converted me
to everything.
to everything. I wasn't a New Yorker. I was in New York bound.
You weren't like any of the things.
But now I actually turned into a little bit of the driving force on this. I was like, we gotta book it, and then we just booked it.
Yeah.
Just did
Well,
it.
he's like the booker and things like that. Like I don't.
I'm the captain.
Yeah. I'm like that funny TikTok sound. Like I'm just in charge of the outfits.
You're just in charge of the ideas.
Yeah, I am the ideas man here. You are the person who you hand the ideas off to.
I'm logistics. We're beyond excited.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
So that's the big news. We're excited to bring you guys along, share what it does to our mental state, our inspiration, our style. I mean, again, I know it's only 1 month.
It's 1 month,
not
but
that
it's
big of a deal.
it's a long time.
But it's something for us. We're really excited for it, and
Like it's a bit of time.
yeah. So
1 month.
just like come along on the journey with us and see what happens.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's what we'll be doing.
So I think we'll have one more vlog that's not New York first.
Yeah.
So we won't see you guys in New York until 2 more vlogs, but we'll see you there soon. And stay up to date with us on Instagram if you don't already.
Alrighty.
Okay, so today I am going to be doing a little hair tutorial for you guys on how I've been curling my hair recently. I'll put a picture here. You can see what I'm referencing. And I'm super excited because it's actually really simple, and I've tweaked it just a little bit from how I used to curl my hair, and I feel like it's just like the perfect kind of relaxed undone look, but still polished and looks put together. So let's get to it. I have partnered up with Eva NYC for this portion of today's video, which you guys know is one of my absolute favorite hair care brands. I have been using their stuff for ever. I always mention that I have been using them since college, and it's funny, the way that I actually discovered them in college, long before I was doing anything on social media, I might add, was through that programmer. It wasn't an app, I don't think, but it was called Outlook or Hotlook. I don't know how you're supposed to say it, and it's probably still around. I don't know, maybe it's not, but they had like deals every week of different things. And one of the weeks this curling iron was on there, and I got it, and I have literally never loved another curling iron more. I've used it for basically my whole life, it feels like. So that's how the story goes. But anyways, I love them. I have used pretty much all of their products, and they're all amazing, and they're very affordable too, which we love. I love sharing affordable things with you guys. So this is my Ride or Die curling iron. I always use their heat protectant in my hair too, which I already did. So I just blow dried my hair, and then I'm gonna go in with this. So I have it on 370. Just use whatever heat is good for your hair, and then we are gonna do alternating directions. So for starters, I always curl away from my face first. So I'm gonna take the curling iron, I'm gonna flip it upside down like this, and then we're gonna hold this for a few seconds. going away from the face. And then the next piece, we are going to curl towards the face. So on the left side of my face, I also point it down and then go towards the face, hold for a few seconds, and I leave the end of my hair out for kind of a more relaxed curl. And we're gonna relax these even more, so don't worry. I'm stuffy now. Okay, so I'm not gonna bore you to death by doing every piece in regular time, so I'll just speed up this little part. Okay, then I am just going to continue sectioning my hair off. I usually do like 3 or 4 sections, but obviously it doesn't really matter. It just kind of depends on like the density of your hair. And we're going to do the same thing through pretty much every single layer. The top layer is maybe the one that I pay a little bit more attention to, so I'll just speed up this part too, but we're going to go away from the face first because always the pieces closest to the face I think look best curled away from the face, and then just alternate all the way through. Okay, moving on to the top layer, we're gonna do basically the same thing, but because it's the most visible layer of hair, I feel like I just pay a little extra attention to how I'm doing it. Alternating the direction of the curls, I forgot to mention, is really great for adding texture. It kind of just makes it look a little more tousled and like gives it volume too, so that's why I do that. But if you want something more like glam looking, I will curl it all away from my face sometimes for like an old Hollywood look. I'll put a picture here too, and I use the same curling iron for that. For the top layer of hair, for the bangs and pretty much all of the pieces that are just right here, like I said, I'm gonna do them away from the face because I think that looks more flattering. And then I'll always just kind of like shimmy my curling iron for the bangs. I think because they're like layered and they're just a little bit more finicky than the rest of my hair, that kind of just helps like mold to the curling iron exactly how I need them to. I'll take like the next 1 or 2 pieces closest to the bangs and also do them away from the face. And another thing that you can kind of play with curling your hair like this that I've noticed is sometimes I'll do it like lower on my hair and leave the root straighter, but if you want a little bit more volume, then I'll go like really close to the root, and that will just kind of add a little bit up there, but it doesn't look maybe as like sleek. So just keep that in mind when you're curling your hair. I would say that's something that I've learned to kind of tailor for how I'm feeling. So for today, we're gonna go closer to the root, and again, I'll just kind of like shimmy this up there too, because up by the root can be just like a little bit awkward sometimes with the curling iron, like how to hold it, but see how it kind of just plumps it all up there. And then I'm still doing the same, kind of like leaving the ends out for that more undone look. And I'll show you guys in a second what we're gonna do to make it even a little bit more undone. as you guys can see, it's like pretty tight curls. If you have trouble holding curl in your hair, you might just want to stick with it like this. But if you want it to look a little bit more relaxed and your hair will hold the curl quite well if you don't do something to it, I'll show you the next little step that I like to do. All right, so I have my straightener plugged in now. This is also from Eva NYC, and it is my ride or die. But basically, I'm just gonna run this through the curls to kind of relax them a little bit and smooth out the ends, because when I blow dry my hair, I don't use like a round brush or anything normally, so it's kind of frizzy. So this kind of like smooths out that part that I didn't really apply much heat to yet. So kind of gonna just, like I said, run this through and mostly focus on the bottom of the hair, the ends, because that's where we're kind of like pulling it out the most. I will run through this area, but just kind of like chop, 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 not like fully running through it like I will the ends. Kind of whatever you see fit for your hair and what you're going for. I know it's kind of silly to like curl your hair and then straighten it, but this is genuinely what I do, so share the truth. Okay, so you can see it goes from this to this, and then when you like sleep on it, if it's day 2 or day 3 or something, it'll even look a little bit different and more relaxed. Sometimes I have to touch up the curls after sleeping on it, and sometimes I just go with them however they are. I'll actually put a picture up here of this exact styling kind of a few days after wearing it, because I really like the way it wears throughout the week as well. It just looks like lived in, and I don't know about you guys, but literally my hair always tends to look better, in my opinion, a few days dirty. Like I never love my freshly clean hair the most. So that is true with this style as well. Okay, so that looks pretty good for the amount of curl that I want to have in it. And then I'm gonna put some styling products into it. So a little trick that I've loved for as long as I can remember is a little bit of dry shampoo for volume. I also tend to have very greasy hair. Like me and my friends will joke about it. I can like, you know, blow dry my hair and it will be greasy like right after I showered. So dry shampoo is one of my most trusted and loved products. This is the Freshen Up Invisible Dry Shampoo, so it doesn't like have a white cast or anything like that. It's perfect for when your hair is really dirty, but also if you're just wanting to add like a little bit of volume at the top, even if it's not super dirty. I love it for that. So I'm just going to go into my root and kind of smudge it in there and get some volume and soak up any instant grease that I got. I especially like it like right around the bangs. That's where I get the greasiest. Okay, so you can see it just like adds volume up there, which we love. Okay, and then especially for like a textured, tousled, kind of undone look, I love a little bit of texturizing spray. So this is the City Grit Matte Texturizing Spray, and I like to just like spritz a little bit of this throughout my hair, and then I'll flip it over and kind of like shake it out, and I'll show you guys. Especially on like clean hair. If your hair is like really kind of fine and soft when you first wash it, this just helps add a little extra texture. And that's it. Super easy. This is a great like base hair to do for a bunch of other styles. Like if you want to add some little braids or like a little bun or an updo or anything, I love this hairstyle for pretty much all kinds of other styling too. A headband has been really cute lately. I've been loving that. So yeah, it's really simple, and I have a discount code for Eva, so I'll put that here on the screen for you guys. You can shop it there. And if you guys want to see any other styling tutorials, just comment them below and I'll add them to my list. But this is a good one that I wear literally all the time. So hope you guys enjoyed, and happy curling.